Alright, good afternoon everyone. It's a lovely hot day. Bit of wind outside, not too bad in the shed, not windy in the shed. But this afternoon, while I've got some spare time, I'm going to do a bit of maintenance on this my Crf250x. So I sent it away to the shop to get, it's got new swing arm bearings, and it's got all new linkage bearings. There was a bit of play in them, and also got a new headset bearings. So it was just getting a bit stiff, like if it sat for a week it was just a bit stiff, so it feels a lot better now, a bit more movement. So yeah, the reason why I'm doing these few jobs is because tomorrow, which will be Thursday, we are doing a few days riding. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday we're riding. Riding with cousins from down south. It's the cousins we rode with last time, me and Dylan, we went down south. So yeah, they're coming up this way. This time we're going to be riding around our area. Tomorrow night we're going on a twilight ride, which is what I do every Thursday night. And then Friday morning we're going to be riding up at our place in the bush. And then Friday afternoon we're going to be doing Taihiri Road. And then I'm hoping, it's not I haven't got permission yet, but I'm hoping to head into Tanatra, and we have some tracks at Karonga Valley that we can ride on Saturday. And then Sunday, because my cousins are from down south, are heading back towards Wellington because they've got to catch the ferry either Sunday or Monday. So we're actually going to do a trail ride in Ashurst. It's about 4.5 hours from here. So it's in their direction of going home. I don't mind travelling a bit to go for a ride, so yeah, we're going to travel down to Ashurst on early Sunday morning, and we're going to do a trail ride down there and then come back that evening. So that's the reason why I'm doing this, doing a few jobs on the bike. So one job that I've got to do is I've got to put a new tyre on. Got a new, it's exactly the same tyre. It's a Starcross 5 soft, 120 by 90, 18. The 120s do fit in. Don't need to, you just got to make sure your chain doesn't get a bit slack, because if it gets a bit slack, it wobbles and it just jumps across when there's a bit of slack in the top. It's only when you're not accelerating. I noticed it on a ride where there was a bit of road riding, and it was doing that. So yeah, if you keep your chain the right tension, it's alright. So I'm really happy with these tyres. I only ever run soft compound because of the riding that we do. We do a lot of mud, clay. I even use the soft compound tyres down south on the rocks. Some people wouldn't do that because you just wreck your tyres. Yeah, you wreck your tyres, but you have really good traction running a soft tyre. So that's one job. And then I've got new, well, this is the old one, but on this side the top's broken off it. That's what it should look like. So the light, that's what it should look, well, that's what it should look like. So this one's off that side. So I've got two new ones. Gonna put them on. Two new ones. Pretty simple, don't need to explain that. So while it was at the shop, I also got them to do a full service on the motor, gearbox oil, engine oil. Currently the bike has done 216 hours, so I brought it when it had done 112, so I've now done 104 hours on this bike. Really happy with it. Haven't touched the motor yet. haven't touched the motor or gearbox. It's still original piston. I think the first thing that's going to need attention on this bike, before the motor, I think the clutch is going to need to be done, because the type of riding that I do, the enduro stuff, the gearbox gets quite a hard time. We do a lot of starting off in second gear, and a little bit of clutch, riding the clutch, just to look, not all the time, but you do it just to keep the bike going. So be interesting to see what other people do, what other people have done in the way of clutches. I've never had anything to do with a clutch on a bike, so I don't know what would be recommended. But at the moment it's just running a standard one. So it's completely standard. The only thing that's been done prior to me buying it was they took the baffle out. So yeah. Been down and moved the cows. So now when installing a new tyre onto a tubeless setup, what you got to do is you got to get the rim inside the tyre. So you get the rim inside the tyre, and then you put the bead of the tyre into position on both sides. There we go. Well, that's the easiest I've had it before. This is only my second time, I guess, so it can only get easier. And I've got just some detergent and water. There's a bit of lubrication to get it in. It does say when I first put it on, you need quite a bit of lubrication just to get it in there. Lube on the last bit. Help it get in there. It says when you're installing it to make sure you do put plenty of lube on the tyre, because you've got to try and get the tyre to sit in the right spot. One side. Yeah, so it said, I remember when I was installing when I first put it on for the first time, you need to get lubrication down in that bead, because what's going to happen is the inner tube, when you pump it up to 100 psi, has got to push the bead of the tyre out against the outer edge of the rim. Alright, so I've got this little high pressure hand pump for I think actually for more push bike road bikes. So important tip for when you're removing a tyre, I suppose for a tyre with a tube and a tubeless setup. So when you're putting it in here, you got to be careful you don't pick up the tubeless tube on the inside, because if you pick it up, you're more than likely going to pinch it. Is that 90? Nearly there. 100, exactly. Lately, been running around 4 psi. Quite confident that I wouldn't get a puncture been riding on rocks as well as clay, so yeah, I'm not having an issue with that. Right, so I've got the new bark buster, well they're not actually bark busters, but the Zeta guard, the plastic piece put back on, the replacement one, and I've got the rear tyre all done. Got a couple of PSI in for pressure, and we'll check that tomorrow before we get on the ride, but other than that she is ready to go. Look at that tyre, you have to watch you don't cut your finger on it. Cool, thanks for watching, and don't forget to click the thumbs up or thumbs down, and I'll see you somewhere else around the farm. Cool, thanks for watching, bye.